enjoyed the whole process. I loved it. I did enjoy it there. I'll never have a bad word to say about Northcoders. And I work with a few people that are ex-students that are years on. My actual lead front-end engineer is an ex-Northcoder, and there is a mid-level developer now, which is crazy. Still think, how the hell have I done that? But it's what it is. I think most businesses think really highly of Northcoders because what you produce is just great. Yeah. My name is Hayley and I graduated from Northcoders in August of 2022. I'm a software engineer and I work for a company called thinkmoney. I work for a bank, so fundamentally my tasks are to work on the app, the application that we have. We also have a website, but mine's the app. Depending on what we call like the project at the time or the product, based in the app, we have the app stream, we have the trading stream. I'm in 3 different streams at the moment, so depending on what tickets come up, it could be bug fixes for the app, it could be building out new features. I'm predominantly a front-end engineer. So before the bootcamp, it was a funny period for me. I predominantly worked at Manchester Airport for a long time, various different roles on security, more of a practical role. So I did airfield security, which was like an outdoorsy job. I then had a car accident, which meant that I couldn't continue on with that role anymore. So then I went in to do a bit more officey type work, which didn't suit me. My mind was active. COVID happened. I met somebody in COVID and I met some friends that were into tech. And it was actually one of those people, because I was talking a lot about computers and different technologies at the time. And they suggested Northcoders to me. And have I ever thought of coding? And I was just a bit like, I don't think I could ever do it. I don't know how. And I thought, just wonder. And they mentioned Northcoders. I checked it was still around, and it was. And I just kind of started getting the feelers out for Northcoders and what you would need to get in there. But I just thought it would be good to build up some knowledge of coding beforehand, the very basics. I loved my time at the bootcamp at Northcoders. I met some wonderful people. I found the environment super inclusive, and that was key for me. One being part of the LGBT community, one being a woman. It was a wonderful, welcoming environment. I looked forward to going in every day. It was challenging, intense, but was absolutely and utterly worthwhile, and I loved it. I loved my time there. The support on the course was brilliant. As I say, from this very start, even before you got on the course and passed kind of the exam to get on the course, there was help. There was help from tutors. And then during the course, if at any moment in time you were stuck, your tutors were there to help. You could have a one-to-one session if you were kind of embarrassed to speak about it in the group. I felt utterly supported the whole time from my peers as well as the tutors at Northcoders. Career support at Northcoders, they start you off on that quite early. They give you all the key things that you should be thinking about at the beginning of the course. That's things like connecting on LinkedIn. They're telling you, what to add onto your CV, the things we need to think about. That was one of the reasons I got a job quite so soon after I actually graduated. It only took me, I think it was 3 months, and I got a role, which was amazing. But that was because of the support I had there. They gave you confidence, they helped doing CV writing. They would check your CV for you as well, which was brilliant. And you could have some one-to-one time with any of they were really good recruiters as well that they knew. So yeah, it was really helpful. I applied, I think, for maybe 3 or 4 roles. I got interviews for all of them off the Northcoders job board. Thankfully, I got one of the 4 interviews, which was great. I think I got 2 offers, and I took the one at GS Systems, which is a great place to work as well, I have to say. I think Northcoders prepares you extremely well for the next stage of your journey with your career. Most of the places that I interviewed for have a really high regard for Northcoders because they prepare you with everything that you need to be a software engineer. I still carry the values now in my role 2 or 3 years on that I got at Northcoders, and those fundamentals that they teach you are key in any job. I would say if you go to Northcoders, you could fit in any development environment for sure. If you are new to applying to Northcoders, my advice would be stick it out. Don't let your own self-awareness put you off, because I was very unconfident because I'd never coded, but they know that. So my advice would be to communicate, reach out, ask as much as you can about the course, ask what can prepare you best for the course, because you'll have plenty of time for that. Just keep asking the questions and try to stay confident, and don't let your self-doubt take over, because it's easy to do that. But yeah, don't. Just keep going. Keep going.